Hello, you're listening to E-Bible Fellowship's new Open Forum Excerpts, and now we present the following excerpt.
Welcome to our program. Please go ahead with your question.
Hello. Just go to Joshua chapter 3, verse 2 and 4.
Joshua 3, and starting in verse 2, it came to pass after 3 days that the officers went through the host, and they commanded the people, saying, when you see the ark of the covenant of Jehovah your God, and the priests, the Levites, bearing it, then ye shall remove from your place and go after it, yet there shall be a space between you and it, about 2,000 cubits by measure. Come not near unto it, that ye may know the way by which ye must go, for ye have not passed this way heretofore.
We learned that time from the biblical line that time was 1407. That's when Joshua, was by the Jordan. So the 2,000 cubits, I'm wondering if it has something to do with, the last day, 2023, because from the cross 2000 to 2023 is 2,000 years. So I'm wondering if it has something to do with it, because they say after 3 days, and then we have been learning that after 3 days is judgment.
Right. Yeah, well, it does, but we have to notice it says about 2,000 cubits. And some have pointed out, sorry, you can't use that because 33 AD, when Christ went to the cross and resurrected, to 2033 is not about 2,000 cubits. It is, not about 2,000 years, but it is 2,000 years. And,
yes,
and by the way, as far as understanding cubits as time measurements, Psalm 39 says in verse 4, Jehovah, make me to know mine end and the measure of my days, what it is, that I may know how frail I am. There, God uses the word measure, measurement, in relationship to time, to days, the measure of my days. So the about 2,000 cubits, we can understand that the way of understanding it, and Mr. Camping made reference to this in some of his writings and some of his Bible studies, is that when the ark enters into the Jordan, that's a picture of Christ, and the Jordan River would be a figure of the wrath of God. And so in 33 AD, Jesus did come under the wrath of God, and everyone was to follow behind the ark. The ark goes first, and then the people of Israel follow. So, and the Levites or the priests carrying the ark, they stood still, and that means all those following would get ever closer. It'd be 1,500 cubits, 1,000 cubits, 500, and we can understand that to identify with Christ going to the cross in 33 AD, and then over the New Testament era, we who are following him, and we're going to enter into the River Jordan, or we will come into the condition of God's wrath, which is what is happening right now as God is judging the world and the elect are left on the earth. It's like we have come very close to Christ. Actually, the reason it says about is because Judgment Day did not start in 2033. Judgment Day started in 2011. And 2011 is near 2,000 years since the cross, about 2,000 years, but it's not exact. And then 2033, we're looking for the conclusion of Judgment Day. So there's no problem understanding about 2,000.
Thanks for watching. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. That way you don't miss any upcoming videos.